It's the Unicyclelife podcast. Do 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 do. Time for podcasting and unicycling. Do 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 do.
Welcome to the Unicyclelife podcast, episode number 3. We got the whole squad here. We got Simon Berry, the Unicyclelife podcast regular, myself, Ed Hawkes. We got Tieran Nankerville on mic 2.
Boys jogging in.
And we got Nat Fleming here, everybody. Oh shit, that peaked like fuck, yeah.
In the mix.
And we've all got a bevy on, so this one's going to be hectic, I think.
Yes.
Oh god, I feel quite euphoric.
Yeah, it feels good to be back on the air as well, lads.
And making a podcast.
So we've got plenty to talk about this episode, but first things first, same as always, we've got some plugs to do. Obviously, it's only 1 month to the UK Trials Championships. So if you haven't bought your tickets yet, go to the STFU website, buy your tickets. The best event on the UK calendar, faux show. We've got the band confirmed now, so the band on Saturday night is going to be really cool, including in the ticket price as well. Free entertainment, free barbecue. You can't really go wrong with that, to be honest.
Yeah, honestly, just come for the barbecue. Like, if you're really not sure, like if that doesn't sway you, I don't know what will.
Yeah,
There'll be.
I don't know any other unicycle event where you get free food and a free gig.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean the EEC breakfast is pretty legendary, but you do rely on not having a band.
Yeah.
In previous years, DJ Max Tafari.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, that's kind of live music.
But it's not the same as a band.
Definitely not.
These things were not created equal.
And we also made a little promo video for the course this week for the UK Trials Championships.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen that, jump on the STFU Instagram or Facebook for that matter, and have a look at the course. We are going to be adding more stuff. The course we're going to be using is one of the best trials courses in the UK. It's set up permanently, so we've got a load of permanent obstacles, but we're also going to get in a ton of pallets to build the intermediate and the beginner lines and the speed trials. So if you look at that promo video and think, well, some of that stuff's really hard, there's going to be tons of easy lines as well. So we're literally going to build something for everyone. But yeah, as well as the pallets, the actual permanent course there is so good. So yeah. We've also got EUC Summer coming up. I say coming up, it's in August, but it feels like it's literally tomorrow. Myself, Simon Berry and Mike Taylor are in the organising squad for that. So it should be a good one. It's with EJC. We said this in the last 2 podcasts, I think. It's with EJC, so if you want to come and make like a week of it, you can come to EJC, buy an EJC ticket, come for like 10 days, I think it is. The EUC Summer is open for the whole 10 days, but the competitions will only be on from, I think it's the 8th till the 11th. So you can either come for just the EUC, or you can come for the whole week. And we're going to be running unicycle events the whole week, just not the competitions.
It's going to be a banger.
It should be. We've got tons of cool stuff planned for that, including like a speed trials tournament that lasts for the whole week. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Oh, now we have to include it. You said it on the
Now I said it on air. I already
man.
posted it on Facebook earlier as well. So
Really?
yeah, I was like, right, I need to commit to this shit. So
Okay. Sweet.
that's it.
With so many days, you could do like speed trials, but like the opposite, like endurance event. Like who can do the trials line the longest?
Do like a cumulative distance / speed trials.
Yeah. I know, potential new event.
Yeah. Beginner medal, age group medals for it.
Yeah.
Let's go the whole
Age
way.
group medals, yes.
Yeah, we should probably talk about that actually. So yeah, that's EUC Summer, and that is, I don't want to say the dates wrong, but
The 8th to the 11th of August.
yeah,
EJC is from the 3rd to the 11th of August. Come for the whole thing if you can, because there's going to be unicycling all week, but the competitions will happen on the final weekend.
yeah, and we are hoping to do a squad road trip from EC ECU to EUC. So
God, that's confusing. Who made that up?
I know it's pretty crazy. I guess there's only so many acronyms you can have with unicycle and championships before they all become the same.
EUC, ECU,
Yeah.
NAUC. Yeah, God.
UK Trial Championships. So yeah, that's EUC Summer / EJC. So yeah, come to that. And speaking of events, Unicon, the venue for Unicon 2020 has just been announced. If you've been living under a rock for the last few months, then obviously you won't know this, but there were strong rumours about Grenoble. And it's all come out this week that Grenoble is actually the Unicon location for 2020.
Bring it on.
Home of the Mercats.
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped to have a local one again.
My wallet is pretty pumped to have a local one again.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know that part of the world very well, so
yeah, I think it's gonna be good. It looks like a cool place, like beautiful.
Yeah.
Geographically.
Yeah.
It's gonna be sick.
And drivable as well. So for us locals, then
yeah, no, it's gonna be good.
I think the Muni is gonna be insane. But I've just Google image searched Grenoble, and it looks insane for, I guess it's in the mountains. So
I have been there.
Yeah.
To visit the one and only Alexis Mercat, and my best memory from Grenoble there was when we went to his house, and him being a med student, has med student friends that he lives with, and for those of you who don't know, Alexis Mercat did do I think a year around the world hitchhiking. Pretty
Incredible.
epic. But obviously, you need to take care of your health and get some injections. And being in a med school friendly accommodation can get access to these injections. And I'm just seeing them having fun immunise Alexi, like just in the kitchen. And I'm just sitting there like, wow, like
all of them all at once.
Oh, it's just like Alexi was just getting them done, but his friend's just like, yeah, I'll just do it for you because like med student. Pretty weird when you're outside the doctor's context.
So if you're going to Unicon 2020 and you need to get immunised for something, hit up Alexis Mercat. He will sort you out. What I should mention is we're talking about the game called Street Uni X. We've had a few technical issues with the podcast here, namely with batteries dying. So we actually recorded about 5 minutes of the podcast that never actually recorded because the recorder turned off. And the subject we're talking about is Street Uni X, which is a game that Dylan Jenkin is developing, and it's a lot like there's been a couple of other projects. Tyrion, I think you said it was
Project Uni.
Project Uni, which never really got off the ground. I think it got to like a playable demo stage, didn't it?
Yeah, you could like just ride some hills, do a crank flip, and that's about it in like an open world.
Yeah. But what Dylan has developed is with Street Uni X is basically it looks like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 but for street unicycling. It looks insane.
Sick.
There's actual levels that look like it could be on Tony Hawk's 2. There's loads of legit tricks rather than just crank flips that you can do uni spins, uni whips, you can coast, there's grinds, there's like variations of tricks.
The time Dylan's putting into it looks insane as well. Like they're basically working on it full time.
Yeah. I think they're doing a Kickstarter so that they can do it for like full time, like
hopefully
to pay the rent. So you can do it full time, but
yeah, we need to support this.
It wouldn't be the first successful Kickstarter that Dylan's had, so
yeah,
and he can do it again.
Yeah,
I hope.
I would like to see like special characters in it. And this is something I was going to ask you guys. What special character would you want in it? If Dylan was to
Sean Johansson.
Yeah.
Yes, that would be a good one.
But when you play as Sean,
You can't late tray. When you press the button to do a late tray, you just do a tray.
Oh yes, that's so good. That's so good. Tyrion, who would you want?
That's tricky. There's just so many choices. I mean, I grew up watching Sean Johansson, Kevin McMullen. Yeah,
That's a good
got
one.
to get
Yeah.
him in there.
Yeah.
One rev backwards.
Yeah, exactly. Because he couldn't ride backwards, could he?
No.
Yeah, so add that in as his special trick.
Yeah. You can only do one rev backwards as Kevin.
Yeah.
Half a rev, and then he just reverts.
Yeah.
Automatically reverts.
Yeah.
That would be.
Imagine if Dylan made it that you'd fall off, like if you didn't keep your balance, like going backwards. I know that's probably a bit complicated. I don't know. Yeah.
That's going into like the whole realism thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is. Oh my gosh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, like how realistic do you really want to make it?
It's true.
And does
But
that
it's
take the
almost-
fun out?
I guess like at this level, it's like a caricature of realism, and then is wacky in a different way.
Yeah.
But
What special character would you want, Nat?
I think like after seeing the way that the video, like the way the game's progressed today, personally, I think like the character should be Mimo, because of the tricks that were going on. I feel like that's just Mimo shit right there in that entire game. That is what he would do.
Yeah.
Like it would be so cool to have him as one of the characters.
Yeah, true. I feel like I think Dylan hinted at special characters already anyway. And I feel like Mimo would be like the go-to, like the automatic.
It
That
would
obviously
be-
he's going to be a
yeah.
special character.
it would be cool if, like, let's say there were a few characters. Like let's say there was Sean and Kevin McMullen and Mimo, and there weren't necessarily special tricks for each of them. Like, it might be one or two, maybe, but like Mimo's really, when you play as Mimo, it's easier to coast and grind because Mimo's really good at that.
Yeah.
Whereas
If you're Kevin, you'd just be able to 180 really, really fucking well.
yeah,
And that's about it. And 1 foot
and 1 foot and ride backwards for 1 rev.
before it automatically reverts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like Chris Holm would be a cool character.
Yes.
Maybe
He'd be
Chris
like-
Holm should invest
You
in
know the
game.
special character that you unlock when you complete the game? I feel like Chris would be that character.
Yeah, and then you can go back and
And you-
complete the entire game as Chris Holt.
Yeah.
And then something else happens.
But you always find out that character's not actually that good.
What are you saying?
But obviously Chris is amazing, but like didn't really do any streak, did
What are you
he?
saying about Lord and Saviour?
Oh
Wow.
shit. What if it was Zave?
Oh,
Course.
Lord and Saviour. Yeah.
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 Whoa.
Get him in.
Yeah,
That-
Xavier Course.
Oh, that'd be insane. But yeah.
Could play as Ryan Atkins, but you're just on foot doing pull-ups.
So yeah, that's Street Uni X. I don't know how I'm going to deal with the
Yeah.
transition between like
Big
running
up
out of
Dylan
batteries and
Jenkins.
stuff.
Oh, I was going to
Let's
say
all
one
get on
thing
that
that I thought
Kickstarter
of
when it's
was
released.
when, you know, in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, when like you do a mad trick and they're like, underlay, we could have like Ollie, like
Oh
in
my
the
God.
like the background
Yes.
when there's like, maybe when there's like 1 minute to go or 30 seconds to go, you can hear a massive like Ollie.
Like DJ noises. but it's all-
That'd be
Yeah.
so good. Yeah, like
if
the
there
that-
was
like the whisper. Yeah.
Oh, it'd be perfect.
Imagine if there was a Boggle one. Yeah.
Yes.
That'd be sick.
That would be sick.
Yeah.
Toss over that.
Yeah.
The lads.
Wow. That's a throwback.
Dylan's definitely too new to unicycling to have seen Toss Over That.
Yeah.
We need to get Alistair to unprivate that so we can bring back Toss Over That.
I saw someone reference that recently, actually, in the last few weeks.
Make unicycling Toss Over That again. We can have that on a hat.
Oh shit. Yeah, so that's Street Uni X. I'm pumped. I can't wait for the playable like version to come out.
Yeah.
That'll be cool.
I'm excited for anything.
Yeah. Christian just put a comment on the thing actually, which made me think of it. Just a general guess, does the riding speed relay on any factors like crank length or rider's upgrade?
Well, fucking hell, of course. Good.
That's insane. That's crazy.
It's Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
He literally did like a seat whip over a fucking ramp.
Fuck. People getting too specific. You gotta remember that, like, you know, with the coasting, some people were commenting on like the coasting being like too easy, which fair enough. But also, also in the skateboarding, you can just manual the whole fucking thing anyway.
Yeah.
So like,
You could land like
what's the deal?
Quad kickflip off a quarter pipe.
Yeah.
And then land with a manual to carry on the
Yeah.
pipe.
Yeah.
Just-
So like,
You just hold fucking
gotta-
triangle.
the
and you're
point
like a
is
mile
there has
from
to be
a rail,
some
it just starts
element.
grinding.
Damn, this is what we should be talking about in the thing.
Yeah. Well, it's recording.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. This is what we should be talking about. That there should be an element of unrealisticness.
Yeah.
Because
It's
if it's
Tony Hawk's
not, like you
too.
said, Ed, before, just go out and ride yourself then and enjoy the realistic
Yeah.
unicycling in real life.
Or, I mean, I wouldn't be averse to there being another unicycle game that was really realistic, like Skate, compared to Tony Hawk's.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
this is a very, very niche sport, my friends. The fact that one person is designing a unicycle game at all is incredible.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
it's
I
insane.
support them in everything they're doing, and I'm excited for the Kickstarter to happen
Me too.
so I can throw money at Dylan.
Yes.
Within reason.
Speaking of like impossible tricks, coasting has been a thing that's been massive, like over the last year or so.
Mamma mia, yeah.
But literally today, Jack Seven, it was just an Insta video, I think, wasn't it? Just some Insta bangs, with some hops to coast. Was it hop?
Yeah, really nice hops to coast. I think there's some hop to forward scuff as well.
It seems like hops into coasting and out of coasting as well. Like the little pedal grab thing, little crank grab, like getting a thing that a lot of people are doing. And I saw a video that Louis put up where he fucking hops up a mani pad, coasts around in a circle, and then coasts backwards off of the edge of the mani pad.
Yeah, it's the Louis special, that one.
Yeah. And it just seems like street is going that way, where it's like flowy, it's a lot faster.
It definitely helps the flow a lot.
Yeah.
It's something that was previously very difficult to flow in.
Yeah, I mean, traditionally, unicycling street has always been very, like, not steezy, I guess. Well, for me, coming from BMX, where people literally, you can ride BMX so smoothly, but then all of a sudden when you ride a fixed wheel, it becomes very unsmooth.
Yeah. It's
And it just looked fucking rank for years, but it feels like that's kind of being fixed now.
yeah.
People have made it look like really smooth, like for the context of
It
like
looks,
unicycling, but then adding coasting to that is just like, yeah, it just makes it look a whole another level.
It looks
that we
cool in
haven't
the
seen
same
before.
way that, like, when you see a BMXer do hang five in street, like they hop to hang five, or even manual. Like if you see a BMXer hop into a manual and do that around a park, that looks sick. And
Yeah.
it looks way smoother than just riding a BMX. But just riding a BMX still looks smoother than unicycling. So like the jump that makes
Yeah.
in cleanness from riding a unicycle, which is usually quite shit looking,
Yeah.
to like hopping into coast is a huge development, really.
Yeah. And I feel like, well, as street unicycling gets more mature, people are just going to like refine that more and more and more.
Yeah.
To the point where, I guess in a way, it's kind of, it runs a parallel with freewheel unicycling. When people first started riding freewheels, it just looked a bit shit because it was super slow. You had to have a brake. But now, did you see, there was a video I saw of a guy, and I can't remember who this is, so sorry whoever it was, fucking pumping on round a pump track.
Was this in the best of like China unicycling video that was recently posted?
No, I think it was just a
I've not
single
seen
clip
that.
I saw.
Okay.
The guy's pumping.
What?
Like, he actually pumps like a BMX around a little BMX track on a
No.
on a
Oh, wow.
freewheel. It's
I need to see that clip
insane.
after this. That sounds incredible.
I mean, it's not like fully over massive rollers. It's over like a little pump track. But
it's the beginning, isn't it?
yeah.
Mad.
Like when I first saw freewheels, I was like, you'd never be able to get speed. You'd never be able to pump on that. But obviously, you can. You have to put in the time and you have to like put in the practice.
Yeah.
I guess anything's possible if you practice it enough, and some
Ooh,
people are like
yeah.
riding loads, so that's cool though. I'm kind of interested to see where that goes. Robin Whitfield in the UK rides a freewheel, and I was not an advocate of it, and Robin knows how I feel about freewheels. So if you're watching, Robin, listening, then yeah, he'll be laughing to himself. But yeah, when I first saw freewheels come out, I just thought, yeah, they're a gimmick.
Same.
And I still do to a degree, but I can see people that are getting better on them. And I guess a few years ago, I thought no, you wouldn't be able to hop into a coast. So I think it's the same. And I think, yeah, like when people put enough time into it, my original point was, yeah, people who put enough time into like coasting and stuff, I think, well, the sky's the limit, really, isn't it?
Yeah. I think it's just very, like, obviously, at the moment, it's very time consuming, but
Is that unicycling is not a crime? Yeah, it is unicycling is not a crime.
I guess we were at a point where it's taken people years and years and years to get to like these levels of riding, and then like a few years ago, somebody like Nathan Miyachi comes along and becomes better than basically everyone in the world in a year and a half riding.
Yeah.
So when you think about it in terms like that, maybe people are just going to learn. You'll buy like one fixed uni to learn on, and then buy like a learner freewheel, and then just go to the skate park and pump.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's mad. It's almost like a completely different thing.
Mm.
It's like BC.
I guess it's like if you went to a skate park and there were people riding BMX and people riding fixed.
Yeah.
They'd
They look the same.
be similar but different.
Yeah, but they're completely different if you're into it.
Mm.
Yeah. So sort of bringing it back to the coasting thing. Simon, you mentioned earlier when we were writing down topics for this about coasting. 1 foot coasting should really be called hang fives. And I totally agree with that.
I wish I had a stronger argument for this, but it sounds really cool.
Yeah, and it's also
but it makes
accurate.
absolute sense because it fits BMXing, and a lot of people come into unicycling with a knowledge of BMX or something similar.
Mm.
And it looks exactly the same.
Yeah, exactly the same.
But a lot of people whine on about wanting the sport to feel more validated and accessible and stuff. And if you can match tricks to tricks that exist in other sports, then I think it kind of opens that up.
Mm. That would mean also that 2 foot coasting should be hang 10s.
Hang 5, hang 10. Yeah. There's another one, isn't there? There's another hang. What's one with no feet?
That's just a nose manual.
Oh, no, but your feet are off the pedals.
Oh, yeah. Is that hang 10? I can't remember. It's been so long since I've been into BMX.
Feet
Yeah.
on the pegs.
Yeah, I can't remember. It's an interesting discussion, though. I'm all up for pulling trick names into line with other sports that are very similar.
I mean,
Like we do it with skateboarding and some of the street tricks.
the names are probably going to run in parallel, but I think I'll start referring to 1 foot coast lines as hang 5 lines. It's 1 foot coast.
Yeah.
It's 3 words and it sounds a bit lame. Whereas hang 5, people are intrigued and it sounds cool.
Yeah. Does that mean you're going to start calling your uni a bike like Ed Pratt?
No, I'm absolutely not going to start calling my uni a bike like Ed Pratt. But Ed Pratt is probably one of the very few people on the planet right now that I don't mind calling his uni a bike.
Yeah.
Because when you've developed a platform to speak from as he has, he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Because he's unicycling and being a crazy, fantastic man.
Yep.
And I think he should carry on doing that.
I agree. And with that, let's bring that topic to an end. The transitions between topics aren't as smooth this episode, but it's because we've had 3 attempts at recording this fucking thing. Okay, so we've actually run out of legit topics.
Really,
Or
already?
interesting ones, yeah. But we do have one more thing before we sign off this episode. Obviously, we've got
Oh yeah.
Nat Fleming here on this episode, although he hasn't really said a lot. And we've got an STFU ride tomorrow. Maybe not. It depends when this comes out. But at the moment, it's tomorrow. And Nat's brought his unicycle along, and he's got no wheel in it because he keeps exploding rims and inner tubes.
When we say exploding, that's not an exaggeration. They blow up.
Yeah, they literally blow up with fire. So we've actually got a little present for you, Nat. Tyrion, if you can reach down, you see the curtain there, just behind the curtain.
What? Even I don't know about this.
There's a box at the
I'm
bottom.
really glad we've chosen audio as the medium with which to do this
Oh.
reveal.
We're gonna have to describe it. Tyrion, it's literally on the bottom shelflet.
Oh,
There's a
I thought he
box.
says behind the curtains,
No,
and
no.
I'm like looking behind the curtains, nothing there. Oh,
Yeah, there's
There we
that
go.
box.
all right.
So that's one part of it, Nat.
Nat, this is
Oh,
for
that's
you.
one part of it, yeah.
20 by 4.125.
Holy
So-
shit.
We've got Nat a 4-inch inner tube, because you just go through inner tubes like nothing I've ever seen.
Every STFU ride or every ride I have with you, it's like inner tube is gone.
Yes, because you buy Poundland tubes, you need to buy good tubes.
Halfords,
Yeah,
£2 tubes.
Halfords.
They're still cheap, but this one hopefully will last you.
Look at the size of it.
Because it's huge.
Oh, my
Wow,
word.
it looks like a tire
So,
that you would buy.
For the listeners at home, imagine
Imagine like
20
a
inch tube in your
life-saving, like,
and then
Or just think about a
triple it
motorbike
and then add some more.
inner tube. That's kind of
imagine
sort of what it looks like.
a trials tire. In fact, let's make the thumbnail for this
Yeah,
episode
let's
be
make
Nat
the thumbnail
holding
for
that
this.
up. Yeah. We'll shoot that afterwards.
I did do like a
It is
two side thing and have the one of me holding that tire when I burst it in King's Lynn.
Yeah.
King's Lynn hits hard.
Yeah,
does,
every
yeah.
time.
And the second part is behind you, Tyrion. I think you know about that bit.
Oh, yeah. I do know about this one.
So we've been building this for a while now, and it needs
Too long.
It needs a bit of truing.
Yeah, I have not tensioned it yet because I'm
It's all right, I'll fix it for you.
tearing
No
away from
problems.
The wheel.
Just follow my tutorial,
Yeah.
and you will
Just
succeed.
Just true it up for us, Tyrion, before
Yeah.
he rides it.
Yeah, 'cause
So yeah, for the listeners at home, we've been building a wheel for Nat for quite a few months now.
Basically, since the end of last year, we had an idea
Yeah.
because we know that Nat literally breaks everything.
Yeah.
Almost on a par with Phil Sanders when he talk about breaking shit.
Actually, yeah. Wow.
Um,
I'd never realised that.
So we started to think about what the strongest wheel we could possibly make is. And then we realised between us we kind of had all of the component parts. So you can't see us at home, but it is it's a 19-inch Coxswain/Trial orange bud rim, which
Hashtag
is
rare.
intensely strong. I've had that since I've been riding that since 2011. Rode it for like 4 years, and it's still the most perfect rim I think I ever rode. It's a little bit heavy, but not even that heavy, really.
I don't think it'll matter really.
Yeah, I mean with all the other parts in it, it'll be fine. It's a Nimbus.
Is it? Where's that? Is that the hub I gave you? I can't remember.
No, you had the white one on your wheel that
Oh,
you
yeah.
but the flanges were bent. That's from
flange.
Yeah.
fucking flanges. That's from I ripped it out of my old Flatland wheel.
Oh, okay, cool.
But it's a Nimbus Isis hub, which is just very, very strong.
Yeah, you ain't gonna break that.
The spokes, which I bought years ago and then found at my parents' house,
They're insane.
and are some sort of spoke. I have no idea what they are. And the tyre, my word, this came from
Oh my gosh.
our friend who is here in spirit, Mike Taylor.
Yeah.
As in, he's here in spirit because he's not here, not because he's dead. He's very much alive.
As far as we know.
He texted me 3 hours ago, so I hope he's alive.
If something's happened in those 3 hours.
It could happen with
We'll
Mike.
regret
Yeah.
joking about it.
Oh god.
It's a Monty 19 by 2.7 tyre.
Oh shit! So it's even bigger than your brand new 2.6
It's-
Nat.
I think it's the biggest trials tyre that's ever existed.
Yeah.
It looks
2.7.
really
It's
fresh.
turgid.
Yeah.
I think Mike put it on to try it, and didn't like it bounce wise, but I think for Nat, it's potentially
It's really thick,
the
isn't it?
best tyre.
Yeah.
So that should
It's
be
thick in like THICC.
Yeah, like
thick.
every
thick.
sense of the word.
Like these nubs here look like blocks of cheese that
Like
you
ha-
could eat.
It has nubs
and
on the
be
sidewalls.
Quite nice, like cheddar
It's got nubs
blocks.
on its nubs.
Yeah. The sidewalls are made out of nubs.
Ah.
Look at
I,
that.
I wonder how much weight you'd save if you got rid of all of them, because I know
Probably
people
a
do
lot.
that.
Yeah.
Some people used to be quite into this tyre back in the day, though.
So hopefully you won't be
Kinda
able
hard
to
find.
puncture this.
But basically, we need to true it up because we haven't yet.
Yeah.
Smash the tube in it, and it should be. I
And
don't want to jinx it and say unbreakable,
No.
but unbreakable.
That's going to need a nipple on that one.
Has it not got a nipple on it?
No.
Oh, what?
Oh.
No, it might just be they're not coming through.
They're not. Yeah, it's going to need
You can stand
attention.
on it. It's like completely untensioned. So there's
Yeah.
a few that are not
We're going to have to sort that.
tigging it up.
But anyway, yeah, hopefully that will last you.
And we'll add this to the thumbnail to add some context because
Yeah.
visual mediums
Yeah.
with visual things. The tube, the box for the inner tube is almost the size of the wheel.
It is. Yeah, it's huge. So we'll keep the listeners updated with the progress of how Nat manages to. The tube is actually bigger than the tyre. The biggest trials tyre to ever
It's
exist.
big. It looks good.
And the
man.
tube is bigger. That is cool.
I am down.
If you break it tomorrow, we're gonna have to give you a bike, mate.
I don't know what we can do after this.
We kind of struck them.
Yeah. We've got nowhere else to go.
Maybe sometimes you just have to turn around and realise that unicycling wasn't for you. That's a lie. Unicycling is for everyone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember that, kids.
You just have to start riding Muni. You just have to get a Nimbus hatchet.
Try do trials on one.
But that's a whole other podcast.
It's like, you know, in School of Rock, where Jack Black says, "Those who can't do, teach. And those who can't
teach Jim."
Yeah. You're just going to have to become a unicycle teacher.
Those who can't bike, unicycle. And those that can't unicycle, get a Nimbus hatchet.
Yep. Oh, shit.
Or-
And with that, let's end the podcast before we say any
Joking.
other incriminating things.
Having a laugh.
But if I don't succeed and I just keep busting up unicycles, easy thing. I'll just go and help make the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just play Street Uni X
Maybe
forever.
we should get you a hatchet frame for this wheel.
Oh, a 20-inch hatchet.
Or a 20. I was thinking the 29 one.
Wow. All right, this got stupid quick.
Yeah, it did.
All right, so that was episode 3. Stay tuned for episode 4. So hopefully we'll be able to plan this a bit better.
Oh, we should do one at the UK Trials Champs.
We
We should
definitely
get
should.
a
Yeah,
very eclectic squad in.
that'd be amazing.
Maybe we should sacrifice sound quality to have like a
Like a 20
Bigger-
person.
bigger squad.
Yeah. Yeah,
you
that'd
could
be
just
cool.
find one of the pipes and go sit in one of the long pipes. A whole squad in one of the pipes.
Have a really echoey episode.
There's one thing I love, it's reverb.
So yeah,
Yes.
we might do a podcast at the UK Trials Championships. We've been trying to do one of these every month, and it's April now, so we've almost done it.
Yeah, almost on
Yes.
target.
That's
We've
three
just
three
been-
podcasts in 4
not
months.
It's been quite a hectic month as well.
Yeah. So
We've been too successful in stimulating the UK scene, and now we have 0 time.
yes, it's been pretty mental here in the UK. Shit, I'm just looking at episode 2, and it was an hour and 10 minutes almost.
Around 10 minutes.
This is about 40 minutes, I reckon.
Okay, cool.
So yeah,
About
we'll
right, I think.
try and get on another podcast as soon as we can. Hopefully, it'll be in another month-ish.
Ooh, yeah.
But yeah, thanks for everyone that subscribed to the channel. We appreciate it. We also welcome your discussion. So if you have any comments to add to the stuff we've talked about today, then please leave your thoughts, your opinions, any questions that you want us to discuss. Leave them in the description, in the comments section below, or on the Facebook comments when we post this on Facebook. And we'll be sure to include your comments in the next episode, because this is all about the community and what you think and how we move unicycling forward together. So put them in the comments and join in the debate as well.
It's going to be a banger, lads.
See you next time.
Bye!
Bye!